All right. Welcome to the PlayStation Brah's Aftermath. Wait, hold on. The PlayStation Brah's PlayStation Showcase 2021 Aftermath Super Mega Show. Because the prediction show was the Mega Show, and this is the Aftermath, so it's the Super Mega Show. Fallout, maybe, or something?
Sure,
I'm gonna have like the
fine.
title for the episode on every podcasting center that can contain it. I want to make it like so long. Too many characters. Stop, please.
Too bad you couldn't have like a Fallout playing in the background because I was gonna sing it, but I was like, I probably better not.
I'm not getting sued by Microsoft.
Fair.
Well, actually, if they re-release Fallout 4 for the current gen.
Oh, I was talking about Fallout Boys
song. You mean like what's the Fallout Boys song? We're going down. Is that one of them?
Yeah, I think that's one.
And then there's My Songs No. Right, it's them, right? What you did in the Dayak.
There's like the lighted up.
That's it. That's what I'm singing. Yeah, that's what I'm singing. Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, man. Oh, I forgot you like metal. So.
Yeah, I don't like. I don't know what to call it, sissy metal or sissy rock.
They have a few good hits. I mean, I'm not going to pay to see Fallout Boy, but if someone give me free tickets, the Brah's going to be there. Who the hell is Thomas? Who's that son of a bitch?
That's fair. I mean, I don't hate Fallout Boy. Like, I at least respect that they have some rock in them, opposed to listening to country or anything else.
I don't mind some classic country.
No, I just can't.
You don't like classic country? Oh, you're from Ohio, so I guess that explains some things.
Hey, honestly, in the very rural parts of Ohio, like between say Cleveland and Toledo, there are a lot of people that love country.
Oh, my wife's from Minnesota, right? I mean, I think Minnesota is one of the country capitals of the world.
That's bizarre.
I know it's so random, isn't it? She told me my sister-in-law and her husband went to some a Wii Fest, and it was 3 days of nonstop country. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, see, I want to go to Norway or Sweden or wherever where they have black metal.
See you rocking out, dun 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 dun. Hey, I go see Rammstein if they still perform. I think they do.
Gosh, that would be a lot of fun.
I'd be scared, get in the mosh pit.
I was trying to see if there was any big metal places in the U.S. because I think it's cool when you go to Nashville how much country there is. Yeah. Not that I don't like the country part, but I was just thinking, I was like, it'd be really cool if I just went to some random city and it was just the metal capital city of the U.S.
You probably Google it. Detroit, maybe? No. Detroit Rock City, Sorry, everybody. We're not here to talk music, but somehow we got off on it. It's just, it just happens.
Wow, you got off on this topic?
Oh, yeah. I'm not even wearing pants. I'm in my boxers. Weird. So nice. I'm one step away from pulling out the PlayStation Move controller. I don't have my little sensor. I don't have my camera, so it can't sense the light or whatever. Oh, bullshit. But here we are. We survived the PlayStation Showcase 2021. I mean, our predictions, our hopes and dreams, mostly shattered.
Yeah, insert fart noise.
I mean, it was a big turd. I got GT7. I didn't get the date right. I said summer. March is nice.
Yeah,
March
they
is
didn't even
nice.
give a date. Oh, they did?
Yeah, March 4th.
They didn't. Did they do that during the stream?
No, the video kind of cut off during the stream. It was it's in the blog post.
Gotcha. I was wondering because I was like, man, it's crazy that GT7 didn't have a release date, but if they put it in the blog post, I guess
Forspoken. I said
fine.
that, and I think I said early.
He said spring.
I did say spring. Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Q. No Twisted Metal, no Legend of Dragoon, no All Stars Battle Royale 2, no
no Buzz,
no Resistance, no Buzz Quiz, no Infamous.
Literally, I had nothing right except for God of War was at the show.
That's right. Yeah, he said. I think it'll say okay. If February is Horizon, March is GT7, then you got a few months right there for God of War. Ragnarok.
Yeah, but now I'm thinking that it's further out.
You think so?
Anticipated.
Huh.
See, I would, after watching the trailer, I would say it's not, only because it has like the same exact graphics as the PS4. And it seems like it's using a lot of what the PS4 was, like the PS4 game was. So I would think, honestly, I was thinking about if there was a lot of reused things like that. I don't even know why it's taking them this long to come out with it, to be honest. I mean, I understand.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's just,
yeah,
that has to be the factor. Like GTA 5,
and I think
GTA 5 getting delayed till next March. I was like, what the funk?
Yeah, that's
I was like, it's a PS3 game. I mean, okay, developers, if you hear this, I apologize. I have no clue what goes into making games. But if the groundwork's already there, I don't know. It better like blow people's minds when it comes out. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, if it's at 2 of the marquee PlayStation events, it's just. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, it really better blow our minds, because I don't see the reason that we need this at all, and they're not so far selling me on it.
They better have that. Our rumored, the rumor we started about the VR mode. Okay. They better have the PSVR 2 mode in there, okay? Because it could happen. Why not? Well, let's go through this showcase, shall we? It's.
Mm-hmm. Do you have the list pulled up?
Yes, sir, I do.
Oh, nice.
So of course,
look at you on top.
We saw Mr. Ryan, Lion Ryan. He
My gosh, dude! I saw the Dallas Tampa Bay game.
Who's winning?
Tampa Bay, but so Dallas went to just go kick a field goal, and they were probably 20 yards out, and the dude was not even close.
Well,
I was like, "How are you professional?
You have one job.
That was just terrible.
One job, bruh.
Yeah, that was bad."
So we got that new No Limits commercial. I was like, okay, I don't need this. Take it off the show.
Yeah, another 5 minutes of wasted time right there.
2:35. It felt like 5 minutes, okay?
It felt like 5 minutes.
No offense, but it felt like 5 minutes. I'm like, dude, Brah, I need to see games. Not people playing freaking chess.
Did you see Jeff Grubb's tweet about
what did he say?
He just said, like, when you have to spend all of your marketing budget, otherwise you don't get the same funding next year.
Let's do something super crazy. Okay, Brah, let's do this.
So there's an episode of The Office where there's a surplus, and the accountant goes to tell him, and Michael doesn't know what a surplus is, but he's pretty much trying to explain to him, it's like, if you don't spend this now, like, you won't get it next year. And but like, you have to watch it's probably one of my favorite cold opens.
Hey, aren't they rebooting The Office? Did I hear something about that?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I've heard about that a bunch of times, and nothing's come from it yet.
Eventually, don't worry. They're working on it.
All right, let's go back to games.
The opening has been long rumored, and as a fan of the series and the fan of the franchise, I was excited. But we're getting Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake. Woo!
That's honestly, I mean, I love Star Wars. I never played KOTOR, so it's.
There's a reason why people freaked out over that, because that game was special. I mean, there's storytelling, the graphics of the time, the gameplay, it's all top notch, man. It was like, that's probably my favorite Star Wars game ever. So,
yeah, it definitely set a really good tone to begin. I mean, I was kind of, my prediction was God of War was going to set the tone, but clearly this was a good way to set the tone too.
And it's a timed exclusive.
Who knows? I don't know what launch console exclusive means anymore. Like, I don't. Like we talked, I don't know why you fund this and, help develop it and then make it a timed exclusive.
I'm sure Lucasfilm's like, well, we know we love you guys, but there's millions of Xbox owners that want to play it too.
Yeah, but Indiana Jones is going to be an exclusive, probably.
You think so?
I think so.
Someone just pointed out that they thought the contract was before Microsoft took over.
It's possible. I mean, they might not be, but like, and at the same time, there's Marvel games that are exclusive, so why wouldn't?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I mean, Jeff Grubb says it's a timed exclusive, but maybe it's because of the verbiage that they used on the blog where it's timed or not timed or launch console exclusive. But like I said, if that just means that it's the first thing that it comes out on is PS5 and then it comes out on PC later, maybe that's what they meant by it. And maybe it isn't coming to Xbox, but I guess we'll find out more.
We'll see. Disney and Sony were like, two peas in a pod this showcase. Four titles of Disney properties. I'm excited for it. I mean, like I said, I love Star Wars, and you love Star Wars. I mean, I love the original KOTOR. So hell yeah, give it to me, baby. Straight to my veins, as the cool kids say. And then we travel to almost over 4 minutes of Project Eve.
So 10% of the conference was Project Eve.
Damn, I thought that was long. I was sitting there, I'm like, okay, let's. I mean, it looks cool. The action looks crazy. I mean, it looks intense. I know you weren't impressed with the graphics though.
No, I mean the graphics reminded me of a early PS4 game, but the gameplay was awesome,
super crazy and intense. I was like, okay, this is some people. Somebody like, it's Bayonetta. I'm like, it's not Bayonetta. That's coming to the Switch. What are you talking about? But hey, who doesn't need more badass female, protagonists in their lives? She's pretty badass.
Yeah.
I guess Eve, is that her name? She's badass, man. Probably could have cropped it down a little bit smaller. It is what it is.
Oh yeah, they could have cut it in half, and you would have gotten just the same amount of information.
And then we journey over to Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, continuing the Gearbox and PlayStation relationship they've had over the past few years. I know Stormtrance hyped about this one.
Well, he's a big
fan. That's all he played for the longest time. Man, I got like 200 hours in this game. I've just been playing it, trying to get rares and super weapons, and I done beat it again. I beat it one more time. I'm gonna beat it on the PS5 again. I'm like, damn, dude. I know he's excited for it. He even called it yesterday. He goes, hey, they just tweeted out that we're going to see gameplay for it really, really soon. I think it's a showcase. Okay, you could be right. So, good job, Stormtrance. You called it. I don't really particularly care for the game. I mean, I do like Borderlands. It's just that game. It's only 2 minutes. So, I know it didn't ruin your day. So,
No, it didn't. And, I mean, it was
fun.
I mean, honestly, I liked it better than, watching Borderlands.
Yeah.
Like, I like Borderlands, and I think it's one of the most fun co-op games. And I thought this one was cool, especially with like all the magic involved in it, and they, I like the humor of Borderlands, but it was just like I didn't need to see it here. This could have been an email.
You and that email, yes, could have been an email.
Like I said, it was cool. I liked what I saw. I probably will eventually get it on sale at some point. But like I said, we talked about this PlayStation showcase, and I was expecting not things that were. There was a lot more multi-platform stuff than I thought there was going to be. But then and this kind of kicked it off, I guess.
Hey, they had that in Godfall, so Gearbox and Sony getting it was kind of tick for tack. Hey, Remember how we made Godfall for the PS4 and the PS5 exclusively? How about you? Take this.
I think Sony wants to forget about that deal.
It came out on the PS4 recently. It just kind of came out. And nobody was even said anything. It's kind of a whimper. And I know, like you said, PS Plus win. If it comes to PS Plus, I will definitely play it for sure.
Yes, I will too, and maybe I will be like, oh, I should have bought this game, but I'm not buying this game unless it's $10. I'm sorry. Like, I think Godfall has things I would enjoy about games, but I'm just pressed for time, and that's not a game that super interests me.
Just think, Sony chose that as the first PS5 game to ever show. It will forever be a part of PlayStation history. That's Godfall. Did you cover that? Did you cover that article about it, or somebody did?
I don't remember.
It might have been
I don't
you.
know the last thing I even wrote.
I can't remember.
Maybe.
I guess it's not really important. It's just I'm just reminding everybody that will be a part of PlayStation history forever. Take that as you will, okay? Because they had a bunch of new updates in the newest update. So the newest expansion had a bunch of updates to the gameplay. Let's see. So Tiny Tina, cool, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
We did see Forspoken. Woo, story trailer. Game looks great. I still kind of... I definitely want to play it. I'm a fan of Square Enix and their RPGs. It looks beautiful.
It does. It does look really... I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked everything I saw about it. The one scene where she's like got her hand kind of like in like a little ball is in there, and he's like shooting like a machine gun. I was like, damn, that's pretty freaking cool.
I know that they want to make like the traversal really interactive and fun.
I just like that it looked fast. Yeah. That's my problem with a lot of games. Is that it just takes, like Red Dead, for instance. I love Red Dead, but my gosh, me traveling to like from like Annisburg to even Van Horn, I'm like, man, this is just taking forever.
So it definitely, it has my attention. I'm glad they showed it. It definitely was like,
yeah, and
right.
I didn't realize. Did you?
What's up?
Did you realize that Amy Hennig was on?
No, I just found that out today.
Yeah, that was surprising. I don't know if I knew that Gary Whitta was on it.
Yeah, I knew Gary was. I knew he was a part of it.
But either way, Amy being on it was. Heck, that's interesting because I was wondering where she went after the whole EA thing, and now we know Square Enix.
Welcome back.
Yeah, and it's cool to see her doing a PlayStation exclusive. I'm assuming that was probably a big reason why too. Is the PlayStation's like, hey, hire Amy, and we'll
we'll help you out, Square Enix.
Yeah.
So yes, we're definitely for some Forspoken. Woo. And then of course this next game was leaked this past weekend. The Alan Wake remaster. Kind of sucks for Remedy. I know they were probably all excited, like, yay! It's gonna be part of the showcase. Everyone's gonna be so excited. And then some Korean websites like, oh wait, what? Were we not supposed to announce that yet, or put the listings up? Shit. Things happen.
I'm not a big horror game fan. We've talked about this. I love Alan Wake though. I played parts of it with my buddy. He mostly did most of the playing because, like I said, too scary for me. But I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome that they're bringing it, bringing it to the PlayStation. It does suck that it was leaked. And, it definitely was kind of just like a very unexciting announcement or trailer to see, in the sense of that we just knew about it and like they talked about it. Like if they had just let the let the leak be there and then just announce it during PlayStation, it'd been like, oh, okay, so the leak was true, blah blah blah, whatever. It's, but But that, since they talked about it, just a day prior, it's like, oh, okay, this is more Alan Wake news. That it's cool, but oh well,
Hey, they're gonna have they did a blog post. It's of course 4K 60 FPS on the PS5. Plus, it's gonna have adaptive trigger support.
I mean, that's you would expect that, right?
I mean, not every game does that though. Not every remaster, I mean, they might use haptic feedback, but it uses the PS4 version of it. That's the Rumble. Mm-hmm. And then of course it uses activity cards also. So that's kind of cool. I mean, that's always welcomed. People are like, oh, no, DualSense features are going to be, there's going to be a bunch of a flash in the pan. No one's going to use them a year from now. Like, I don't know, bud. It seems like more and more devs are using them actually using them. So
yeah, and it seems like more devs are finally kind of getting into the activity cards too. Although like some of them do it just terribly. Like Watch Dogs had the activity cards, and it was just that's like bare minimum what you want. Like I when I think of activity cards, I want like the way Astrobot did it. It's like it knows what collectible I'm trying to find. Because the thing about activity cards is that it's supposed to pretty much make it so that I don't have to look up Power Picks' trophy guide anymore.
Right.
And that wasn't the case for most games so far.
You're right, though. There is some devs that really take advantage of when the other ones are just like, oh, here's an activity card, like, wow, thanks. Or hell, some of them will mess your game saves up. Mm-hmm. People talking about that they mess their save states up, or because some people try to use it as the quick resume for PlayStation. Because some games you can just go, it's like you're halfway through this mission, so you click on it, we're right back where you were. Mm-hmm. So that's a welcome addition. Okay, thanks Remedy. I'm definitely checking out that remaster just because I want to play the game again. I ain't scared. I'll hold your hand, James. How about that?
That's very kind of you. Then I guess I'll get it, and you can watch me play and hold my hand.
Hold me hand. Get my strong hand. And the surprise of the night, in a bad way, was GTA 5 and GTA Auto Online. Grand Theft Auto Online. It being there is not a surprise. Sony and Rockstar are pretty tight. But being delayed to March 2022? That's definitely something I did not see coming.
I guess game deving is hard.
I'm like, oh, cool, it's coming November. There's no way it's not going to come this November. What the hell happened?
It shocks me. Who knows? Honestly, you would think that something like this would have been like a launch thing, Heck, I'm pretty sure GTA 5
was supposed to have been a launch.
PS4 came out faster. Am I wrong in that? When did GTA 5 come out for PS4? Was it not within a year?
Hold up. GTA PS4 release date. Remember it had more grass in the Xbox version?
No, it mattered so much.
People were like, do you remember that shit? That people were like, there's more grass on the PS4 version.
Heck, people still do that for the like Borderlands for like the PS5 version. I think had more for like the 4K version or whatever.
It had more dirt.
Because that's what really matters.
Yeah, my game has more dirt. Suck it. Where's? What the fuck is? Oh, sorry. There's like, okay, this is why I don't like using my laptop sometimes. November 18th. Yeah, you're right. It was 2014.
Yeah, so that's where it's like, what is taking this one so long?
Look, it's a PS3 game, bruh. What kind of significant changes are you making? I didn't get it. That is one announcement that just it was just shocking, man. I didn't think that it'd be delayed 4 more months or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 more months. Wait, no, it's 6 months, ain't it? Right? Yeah. Oh, man, that's terrible. October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, 6 months. Damn. Rockstar, hit me up. What is going on, bruh? You guys need some help? Okay, do we need to go fund you or something? Or wait a minute. What if they're moving it so Take-Two can put it on next year's fiscal numbers, reports, whatever? Or, there we go. So we figured it out.
What if it's because Xbox is buying Rockstar?
Because Take-Two wants to sell their biggest cash cow. Toodles, yeah. Let's just get rid of Rockstar. Who cares?
Isn't that the rumor though?
Oh yeah, it's making the rounds right now.
Yeah, fun stuff.
That's the rumor maker. That's the rumor right now. So that was the bad surprise of the night.
Did we skip over one of the announcements? Because on my PlayStation blog, Rainbow Sixes between Alan Wake and Forspoken.
I think you're right. Sorry.
Way to go.
Did you really care?
No, not really. I mean, it was better than I thought, but worse than I thought at the same time.
I covered it when it leaked because leaked games normally do pretty good on the site. I guess any site, anything. People say the word leaked, they're like, ooh. My care for the game is, I really don't. It's
the only thing that
I do like
Ubisoft.
I do like Ubisoft. It's just,
see, I think I'm like just getting a lot more lukewarm on Ubisoft these days. Like after playing Watch Dogs, I liked it, but at the same time, I was like, there's just a lot wrong with it. And then, like Rainbow Six Siege, I thought was okay. I didn't hate it. And then this game, to me, the only reason why I think I like it more is that I like co-op games, like like Far Cry. I like Far Cry for the sake that it's co-op. If Far Cry was not co-op, I guarantee you I'm not playing it.
No, Far Cry 5 was fun, but yeah, you're right. The co-op mode for it, definitely fun.
Yeah, and I mean, Primal didn't have co-op, and that's where I was like, this is just. I felt really like I liked Primal in the sake of sense of it was something different, but at the same time, I'm like, this is kind of boring without anyone.
Oh, my friend. I mean, talking about Far Cry Unga Bunga, Unga Bunga edition. Okay, I apologize for Far Cry Extraction. Exflaction.
I forgive you.
River Jackson. Yeah. Did you really even want to say anything, or you just felt bad for him?
No, I just felt bad. I mean, like I said, felt like we should at least give everyone their news.
There'll be someone in the comments. You forgot about Rainbow Six Extraction, bruh. Oh.
And I can say MFR, we did it.
That's for you, Ubisoft. I'll send us some review codes.
After I just bashed Ubisoft.
You never know.
Send us review codes.
You never know.
I mean, like I said, I don't think Ubisoft is bad.
No,
it's just
not bad at all.
They
very
are
formulaic.
Very good at making it 7.5 to 8 games.
Hey, Assassin's Creed 2 was a 10. Don't you ever?
I agree, but that's the past Ubisoft. I liked Ubisoft more then, but now it's just like I said, it's very formulaic.
Yes,
they don't.
Thank you.
Like even the last 3. Like when they changed up Assassin's Creed, it's like they realized people really liked Origins, and they're like, okay, well let's just do this over again, over and over again. It's just. But it's not like let's just do this over again. Let's make it bigger. So let's waste more people's time because they have to go see every location for a platinum. It's just like okay, dude, like I value my time, and you clearly don't value my time.
Valhalla, it keeps getting updated like every 2 or 3 months, maybe every month and a half. All kinds of new content. And that game should just be Valhalla. They're talking about turning Assassin's Creed into a live service. Valhalla's already that.
Yeah,
I mean, they're constantly fixing errors and changing things based on players' feedback, adding new content, timed events online. It's already there. We just don't realize it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see, my friend. This one, I am more excited for this than I am Deathloop. But Ghostwire Tokyo, I mean, it looks cool. I mean, I think it looks appealing to me. That's just me, though.
Yeah, at first, when I saw both of those at the first PS5 showcase, I was like...
Well, they were at the Bethesda show in 2019. Both of them, remember?
Yeah, but they were small, weren't they? Like, it wasn't very... What I'm saying is, like, we saw... Well, at least for the PS5 showcase, we saw a lot more of Deathloop.
Oh, yeah.
And then... I guess we didn't really see Ghostwire until... Did we see it the next one, maybe? The next... Like, the one in September on the PS5?
Yeah,
or...
I believe so.
So, either way, we saw more of it, and... at first, I was like, Deathloop looks like right up my alley. I think it looks so cool with pulling people up with like some telekinetic power and then shooting them and whatnot. And then like Ghostwire, I was like, oh, that looks interesting, but I'm confused at what this is. But the more I see of both, I'm like, I'm not a big fan of Dishonored, and that's what Deathloop reminds me more of each time I see it. So I'm like a lot more lukewarm on Deathloop, and actually I never want to see it again. And then on Ghostwire Tokyo, I'm like, I want to see more of this. I think this looks awesome.
Yes, they finally showed the gameplay. I'm like, okay, it's a first person shooter, right? And there's tons of those, but it just looks different, looks unique. It just looks like they're trying to do something different. I mean, it might scare you, but like I said, I'll come over and hold your hand if you want me to. Will you be able to play it, or are you gonna be like, oh god?
I think this one's not going to be as... Because to me, it's more about the jump scares and the... like Resident Evil, if you turn a corner, there might be something there. There might not be. So, like, that's, like, the tension there. But, like, Control, I can play Control because, like, it's not really about the jump scares. It's more about, like, the spooky atmosphere.
Oh, man. The voices and stuff in the hallways. I'm like,
Yeah, what was that? I don't love that, but I can deal with it more than I can deal with... like me turning a corner and then something's right there popping out, or like something's chasing me, like in Resident Evil 2 with not Nemesis,
Mr. X. Yeah.
I don't want to feel like I have to keep running for my life.
It is definitely on my list, so I hope that everything goes well with it, and next time we see it, they don't delay it 6 months.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably see it for, 3 more State of Plays and maybe another showcase?
I felt we should just go ahead and skip to that one. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, I love the movies. The comic books, let's be real. No one even knew who the Guardians were before the damn MCU movie. There was maybe 10%, 25% of the comic book fans knew who they were. And maybe 10% that 25 actually bought a fucking issue. All right. I'm glad that James Gunn took over and the Marvel Studios was able to turn it into something worthwhile. Because, I mean, like I said, the first Guardians movie is one of my favorite MCU films.
It's phenomenal.
Oh, man, it's so damn good. And, James Gunn took Star-Lord, who had, like, pretty much no character and no charisma, and made him into somebody that everyone loves. And Chris Pratt helped, too. I mean, he's a pretty damn good actor.
He is.
And I'm glad that this version of the Guardians of the Galaxy is definitely based on the movie. Not based on, but it's very heavily influenced by the feel of it and the look of it. Mm-hmm. And I was, I'm glad to see the game. Marvel and Disney and Sony have this great relationship, so of course it's going to be there.
I'm just like, I guess the thing that confuses me is, you figure you see it and it's like, hey, play an exclusive mission or something on PlayStation.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's just, hey, they're just gonna show more of it, which we saw. Like, what wasn't it like 10 minutes or 20 minutes of Square Enix's?
Oh yeah, it was like a 15-minute mission
presentation. Yeah, so it's just like, we didn't need this, and like I said, if you show it, I'm expecting something exclusive to the system. But I mean, like I said, I guess since Marvel and PlayStation are playing a little bit more nice with each other for other things, this is them probably just throwing them a bone.
I think there's two factors here. It's them throwing Marvel and Disney a bone, and at the same time, them throwing Square Enix a bone.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I think that they want to be known for everything Marvel on their system. So if they can get the marketing rights, even if it's nothing else, I guess that's enough for people to associate Marvel with Sony.
I mean, it's not bad business. I mean, Shang-Chi, who was a F-level Marvel character, that 10% of the people who knew 10% of the people that knew who Guardians were knew about Shang-Chi, okay? Good movie. I went and saw it. I recommend it. Awesome kung fu scenes. Great origin story. Great acting. Great visuals. Go see it. If you're interested in seeing it, go fight COVID and go see it. They turned that to a Labor Day weekend breaking movie. It broke records this past weekend. So, I mean, hell yeah, you want people to... I mean, if I'm a marketing guy, I'm like, yes. If you think Marvel and you think gaming, think PlayStation. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, Marvel's huge right now. Even if Guardians isn't the best game ever or the best superhero game ever. If you're selling that game more copies than that on your system than the competition, hey. Far out, bruh. That's what Star Wars would say, maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, the next one, Blood Hunt. I think it's part of the Vampire Masquerade series, I believe.
Man, I was wondering that because I was like, it looked very similar to it. It's not. They call it Vampire, don't they?
Oh, I'm sorry, Vampire. Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't correct you, but I'm pretty sure that's the way they.
Vampire Masquerade.
I haven't played Vampire yet, but I have it downloaded. Obviously, it was like a plus title.
That's right. You're right about that.
So I was actually wanting to play it. It just was a game I never got around to buying or playing. And if it is like a spin-off or a sequel or whatever to it, that's exciting for me because I will eventually get into that series. It didn't look bad. I mean, so this is. I'm trying to remind me. Is Blood Hunt the one where like? Is this because like they had two? Didn't they have like two vampire games?
Yeah, it's like a universe of games that are being developed by different studios, I believe.
So Blood Hunt, did this one have the where you switch to different characters and you can shoot? So like I thought the shooting and all that stuff looked kind of cool, to be honest.
Because remember that they showed that one during the Xbox series reveal, and people were like, what was that? Because it did not look very next gen, and then soon after that they delayed it. And like the creative director got fired or something like that, or he left or something crazy.
Yeah, and this game to me is like I said, it's kind of this isn't a wow moment, and it's not a moment that I'm like I need to buy a PS5 for this. But once the game goes to $10-$20, well, I'm probably buying it.
I think it's a free to play title, to be honest with you.
Oh, even better.
Give me 1 second. Somebody, was it Game Informer that says something about it? Because I was like, they showed a Vampire game. I didn't. Yeah, I think it's a.
Vampire was made by what? Who? Vampire is made by someone fairly sizable now, right?
Focus Interactive, or.
Yeah.
Is it really? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is because Focus makes The Life is Strange, right?
No, that's
or no,
Square Enix and it was Dot Nod, but
Don't Nod. Oh man, that's right. It's Don't Nod. Focus did something. I could have sworn. I'd have to look up there. Now I'm confusing myself.
Yeah, Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt is making its way over to the PS5 later this year. Look on this article.
Yeah, so Vampire was made by Don't Nod.
Oh, really? Okay, my bad, man.
And published by Focus Home.
Hey, man, Focus Home, they know how to treat people right. My friend was invited to France last year to play their lineup of games. I'm like, whoa. That is awesome.
That's pretty snazzy.
Hook me up. I go to France. What up? We playing, bro. Okay, no, there's nothing about the free-to-play. Maybe I was wrong.
No, you're right. So Blood Hunt is, if you go to the PlayStation blog, it says is a free-to-play third-person battle royale.
Oh my god!
That actually now makes me less like it.
Battle royale, son of a.
Royale. Yeah.
The pile of that's all right. Well, we're skipping past Blood Hunt.
Yeah, sorry, Blood Hunt's not going to survive probably very long. Well, actually, I don't know. Like, it's a different take. It's not just a first-person shooter thing.
So. And of course, as we alluded to earlier, we got to see Deathloop for the 7th time.
Gosh, just let it die already. I was telling my buddy, I said, I wish that this showcase was next week so that I wouldn't have had to seen this again.
Do you think there'll be a launch title? There'll be a launch trailer?
Of course, there has to be.
There'll be a launch trailer, and of course it's Arcane Studios. The people love them, so there's going to be a Accolades trailer. It ain't going to end. You have not seen the last of Deathloop, and is there DLC announced for it?
I don't know.
If there's DLC, Bubba, guess what? You won't see it again.
I feel like I'm in an infinite time loop where I only get to see Deathloop. And
this is your death. It's the James loop.
Yeah.
But look at their... Well, the track record, it's...
I mean, it's fine. I mean, Dishonored
Karma Star?
They're not bad.
That? Dark Messiah of Magic. Okay, that's a pretty good game. You go from Dishonored 1, Dishonored 2, Prey, Dishonored, some DLC, Wolfenstein Youngblood, Wolfenstein Cyberpilot. I think they got kind of mixed reviews.
Yeah, they're not a bad studio by any means, and I think, like I said, I think the initial reaction for me in this trailer, like not this trailer, but like the first trailer I ever saw of Deathloop, I'm like, I'm down for this game. It just has worn on me. They showed way too much of it, and I feel like I've seen the entire game at this point.
Colt seems really cool though, like the main character of it.
Yeah, I love the main character. I don't love the assassin trying to kill me while I'm trying to kill someone else deal.
Trying to eat popcorn.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm over it.
Well, just think, like you said, next week, and it's all over.
No, it's not. There's going to be a PlayStation State of Play in December where they're like, now let's thank our partners over at Arcane Studios for the award-winning Deathloop.
I think it'll win some awards, maybe. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I think it will, and it'll be like, and then they'll show like you said, the stupid DLC for it. It's like, oh, kill another. There's one more target to kill.
It's your mom. Whoa, what a twist! Your mom is trying to kill you. It's the Doom guy. The Doom guy's trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Or it's Phil Spencer. He's like, man, what was I thinking? Or
it would be really cool if like Master Chief is like an exclusive assassin.
Oh. Halo's good though. I like me some Halo. I'm excited for Infinite. That game, that multiplayer gameplay. Someone just laughed at me. You laughing at me? It hurts. I have feelings. All right. Here we go. Kid A Amnesia exhibition. That's from the Radiohead guys. I'm a creep. I'm a nana. What the hell am I doing here?
You don't belong
here. I don't belong here. I like that song. And that's like the only Radiohead song I know from the past 2 decades. Three.
That's the only Radiohead song anyway.
No, they have like hardcore fans and several different albums, I believe. And I'm like, really? I'm a big Weezer fan, so somebody's be like, fuck Weezer, man. What have they done? They had the SpongeBob song recently, so eat it, bag of dicks, Radiohead. Okay, there we go. And of course, Epic Games is helping with that. You know, Sony and Epic are like, "Yo, what up?"
It's funny because
what is it? Is it one of those experiences?
Sony. What
is it? An experience?
Yeah, who knows? But like you said, that Sony and Epic are tight now. But really, it's Sony owns a little piece of Epic, which is a very small piece. But if you think about it, during the whole Epic thing, like they totally threw PlayStation under the bus multiple times.
I mean, could they help it though? I mean, if you got to reveal these documents to if the government comes asking for major documents, what we gonna do? You know, it's like.
No, but you're. I mean, like.
Oh yeah, Geo.
You're right.
Geo's like, why should we do this? We're PlayStation. Like, oh god. Like totally arrogant Sony.
And I don't disagree with them in the sense of like it doesn't. Like if you're PlayStation, and this goes for like Xbox too. When you're in the market lead, like you're gonna want to do things with do the thing that's most benefit for your company. And right now, Xbox trying to play nice with PlayStation or whoever is the most benefit that they can have, because they're not the market leader. So I get it, but yeah, I don't know. So either way, going back to this game, I'm sure there's gonna be more Epic and Sony collaborations.
Is it a game or is it a experience?
Maybe it's gonna show up on the abandoned trailer.
And where was that at today?
So yeah, I still believe.
Gotta believe. Do.
If they showed everything that PlayStation Studios were doing and this wasn't there, then I wouldn't believe anymore. But as we'll go on further, they didn't really show anything PlayStation, so I do believe still.
I believe love is the answer. All right. Sorry, love will find a way. All right, what's this game? Tachia? No. Tachia?
Tachia is how I do it.
Tachia pet. There was Indy's indie game. Indy, this game was for you, Bubba. And that's cool. You can play the damn guitar with the touchpad.
So
they stole that from The Last of Us. Those son of a bitches. Sony sue them. Somebody sue now.
Yeah, why didn't Sony patent that?
They could have made millions of pesos, so it's not very much. I think it's like 20 pesos to $1 right now or something like that. So it looks art. I mean, I like the look of it. It's very unique in character. It's very different. You become a seagull. I'm watching it again. I didn't pay much attention to it earlier. I can't lie. Oh, so you become a dog and you can dig a hole and.
I think anything, you can become any animal, right?
Wow. Okay, so I know Greg Rice is pretty excited about it, the indie guy for PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
We got it. It's coming. I guess it was supposed to be a Stadia game, and then Stadia was like, "Oh, never mind. This gaming shit's tough." These companies are like, "Man, we're getting the gaming market's so huge, and people making billions of dollars and living the good life. I'm getting into that just because I want more money." And then they get into it, they're like, "Wait, you mean you gotta want to make games, be passionate about it? Shit. Forget this." Okay, I mean, I like the look of it. It looks, fun. It looks it almost kind of reminds like a modern day Wind Waker.
Yeah, I can see that. Obviously being any animal is the different, but the aesthetics is like Wind Waker, yeah.
Yes.
Aesthetics.
Aesthetics. Aesthetics. There we go. Don't make fun of me. I'm from the South. It does look neat, and I hope Indy was all excited about it. Were you excited, Indy? If you listen to this, you better answer me tomorrow. Were you excited? And then for those you don't know, Indy is our indie game extraordinaire.
My gosh, I would have never gotten that from that name.
Look, he could be Indiana. He could be Indiana Jones. Why do you got to be a hater for? Why are you Yankees? I swear.
I want him to change his name to Indiana Jones.
I swear. What? You know what his real name is, right?
Nope.
Oh, I can't tell you then.
Good.
Oh.
Things are best left kept a secret.
His name is Jesus. Jesus.
He looked like a Jesus or like a Manuel.
Emmanuel. Hey, Jude. Okay, what is next on the list? The list. Oh, here we go. We're getting some PlayStation. We're getting some PlayStation Studio games, right? Is that what you see on the list too? Yes.
Yep.
Here we go, y'all. The much hyped, the much respected, the much talked about. Everyone loves them. The PlayStation Studios. Dun 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 dun. Y'all ready for this?
Nope.
And guess what? They can't flag me now because I sung that song and it was really bad. So they can't be like, there's copyright material, copyright claim. Here we go. From Naughty Dog. The creators of Jak and Daxter, Crash Bandicoot, Uncharted. Wait, I already said Uncharted, didn't I? No, I did not. The Last of Us. Comes Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection for the PS5 and the PC. So if you haven't played, if you're one of the people that has yet to play Uncharted 4, now you can play it on the PS5 with even better graphics, higher resolution, better frame rate, and you can play Lost Legacy, which I think many people missed out on the PS5 in one package. Boom. How you feel about that? What do you think? What? You buying it or not? What? If it's $70, I'm going to laugh. I bet like Sony. Okay, I love you to death. But come on, Brah.
This honestly needs to be free for anyone who owns the two games.
Free.
Honestly. You
shut your mouth.
I mean, you're not.
Unplug your headphone. This is over. What is this free word?
I'm so sick of this crap. I'm so sick of it. I don't need director's cuts, and I don't need. I mean, I'm fine with them if they want to patch 60 frames, but man, they're making way too big of a deal out of this.
Hey, the key art looked really good. You see that image of all the characters and.
Yeah, but I don't care.
I'm just saying.
Don't care. I'm just saying too that they should have. This should have literally been an email.
It was only a minute. Chill.
I don't care.
It's the PC announcement. That was the big deal. I mean, come to PS5, sure, but it's more about the PC announcement, in my opinion.
Yeah, and that's the thing that even bothers me more is I'm fine with it going to PC. Yeah. That doesn't bother me, but like it's a PS5 stream. I don't care about your PC inclusion of Uncharted, you know. It's just
I know.
Like I said, that should have been a blog post. There's no reason why it's not a blog post.
You should have been a blog post.
Yeah, should
have been. I got a blog for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's called Go Home Yankee. Got him. No, I'm just playing. Sorry. I think some of his orange juice was turned, so it's like alcohol, you know.
This is my last.
Oh my God! You called me a Yankee, and I'm leaving.
It offends me.
Yeah, I bet it.
In my heritage.
No, you're in Ohio. You're not that far off. My wife would be the Yankees from Minnesota. But that's kind of Midwest, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean they consider Ohio Midwest though too. And if you look at the map, it's like Middle East. So I don't know.
Middle East.
I mean, I guess there's some negative connotations with Middle East. So maybe that's why we don't name it the Middle East.
I mean, she can go like walk over to Canada almost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, heck, when I was in Toledo, Canada was only a 40-minute drive.
Somebody said there was something about a video. It wasn't making fun of Canada, but like some of Canada's further into America than some of, like it's further down into America than the other states are into Canada or something like that. Or like, it was something crazy, okay? But I was like, what? That most of Canada isn't even that populated because of the harsh weather and conditions. I'm like, what? It showed the map of all the cities that they mainly occupy. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh my Canada. It blew my mind. You know, it was like, wow. Eat shit, Canada.
Makes sense.
Sorry. I don't like Canada. I like I got some cool friends that ride up there too. So you go, boy. Okay. Here we go. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
March 4th, 2022. Gran Turismo 7. Bringing back all that shit you loved on the old days, like a fully campaign mode and a fully customization and
an awesome photo
mode. Like 4,000 different landscapes, like 4,000 different backgrounds, and you can put stickers on the cars because race cars don't have headlights. If you know what that's from, then hit me up. It's Gran Turismo 7, and it's the most interactive racing game ever. I mean, I'll give some respect to Gran Turismo. It did change racing games forever. Even if most people consider Forza the king of the racing hill now, and I kind of feel like if it wasn't for Gran Turismo, there probably wouldn't be a Forza.
I could agree with that.
Like what Polyphony Digital did to racing games was change them forever.
So
I'll get it. GT3 on the PS2. That's some of my favorite PS2 games. I mean, Gran Turismo 3 was freaking awesome. And I'm more of an arcade racer myself, to be honest with you.
Same.
But GT3 was just like, whoa, look at these graphics. Whoa, look at the gameplay.
I like Gran Turismo. I don't love it. It's a game I may buy. I understand the appeal in it. So if I had a very top of the line steering wheel, I think I'd be way more into Gran Turismo, and that's where the disconnect is for me. Like if you tell me right now, I can get a really good steering wheel, and it comes out for PSVR 2. It's like a hybrid game, you know.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy it, but until I have a ton of money where I can, spend on a racing wheel, I'm probably not gonna get it.
My friend JW, who used to be a host of one of the older broadcasts, he has like the racing chair and the setup and the. I'm like, whoa! He shows me pictures of it, and I'm like, that's freaking awesome, dude.
Yeah, tell him if he ever wants to sell it cheap, he can hit me up.
Like, what about shipping and handling? You bring it to me, okay?
Where does he live?
Texas.
Oh.
There's actually several people that follow me on Twitter and support the site that are from Texas. Like, by far the most fans of the site are
Indy's
Texas.
From Texas.
Yeah, Indy. Mr. PSVR's from Texas. It's a big old state.
It is.
I mean, I met 3 people at PSX in 2017 that were from Texas, so good times.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, Gran Turismo 7. I don't know if it has the selling power that it once did, but Sony still believes in it.
I don't think it has the selling power, but it definitely has like the esports power, and that's where I think that they probably. Well, I'm not sure if they care about that more because obviously they want the game to sell. But that's kind of funny when I was watching this with my buddy. He's like, man, like another Gran Turismo game. He's like, why do they keep making these?
It's been a while.
Like he was watching the trailer. He's like, yeah, but I agree. It's been a while, but he started watching the trailer. He's like, man, I kind of actually want to play Gran Turismo.
Yeah, the game looks beautiful. It's the attention to detail they give those cars. I think it said like back in the day it took a day to make one car on the PS1, a week to make a car on the PS2, a month to make one car on the PS3. They had some timeline of like how the ADT grew each generation, and it got insane. But I think they outsourced some of the shit now. I mean, it would kind of suck. Hey, James, today we want you to add textures to the stitches here, okay? Just make sure you know it looks like the. I'd be like, oh my god, kill me.
Yeah, I'm sure that probably what takes the most time is doing the interior at this point.
Because some cars nowadays, like you get inside, you're like, "What the hell is this from like the Jetsons?"
Yeah. Do you think that Polyphony is actually making another? Because didn't the creator say that he would like to do something else as well?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's always wanted to. I mean, they did Omega Boost back in the day. That was pretty fun.
Do you think he'll end up doing anything else this generation?
I think there's a small possibility because it's coming out relatively early in the PS5's the lifetime.
All right, well, dollar bet right now, yes or no, is he going to have a different game that's not Gran Turismo related?
If he does, I don't think it'd be something big. I think it'd be like more like
yes or no. Okay,
write it down. $1. I think they'll have something. It won't be huge, but it'll be something experimental, just kind of. And he might not even work on it. It might be some other team at Polyphony Digital doing something with it.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I was just curious what your thoughts were.
I mean, I would like him to.
Obviously, my predictions come true.
We were both so wrong, but we'll talk about that at the end of the shows.
I think everyone was so wrong at this point.
Yeah, it was.
But either way, yeah. So, Gran Turismo 7, cool.
The next one was
not surprising.
The first Insomniac surprise, right?
Yes.
It sucks because, like I told you, someone told me on Monday about this. No, come on. I told somebody else who's been known as a hashtag insider over the past few years. Lo and behold, guy in a bar pops some claws out. It's Wolverine by Insomniac Games. Like, when do they sleep? Like, okay, excuse me. They had Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and the remaster. And the remaster for the PS5 of Marvel Spider-Man wasn't just the resolution's a little bit better. I mean, they added ray tracing. They added they went back and redid like all the textures, the lighting for the character models, everything. I don't know if you played it or even seen some. Have you seen some comparison videos for it?
Yeah.
They changed Peter's face. That highly controversial move. But the difference was it wasn't just a remaster. Like, hey, we're cashing in on the game. I mean, they actually did a pretty good job with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then just as of back in June, they had Jack and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and now here they are announcing a Wolverine game of the most popular X-Men character ever.
Yeah.
That's not who I would have expected to be making it.
No, I was pretty shocked when it was Insomniac, which I guess they're kind of living up to their name where they must, like you said, when do they sleep? Insomniacs are people who can sleep. So,
I'm serious, man. I mean, who's to say that they aren't working on a VR game as well?
Yeah, or I mean, like they still could be working on Resistance for all we know. Like there's tons of, there's just tons of things that they could be doing, and I guess they must have expanded in a big way.
Oh, I'm telling you,
man. They went on that hiring
spree
like 2 years ago. I'm actually curious to know how big that team got, like compared from before they were working on Spider-Man to now, because I feel like that, one of the things that I can't remember if I'm making this interview up or not, but I swear that one of the things that like Herman Hulst said was like Insomniac was kind of a model of how multiple teams can work in the same studio, or not same studio, but same, I guess, like umbrella.
But so they have. I know they have a studio in Cali, and then they have one in North Carolina as well.
Correct. So I'm not sure, but they have like 3 teams, I believe. So I'm not sure where. I think it's 2 in Cali, maybe 1 in North Carolina. But they might have more now. Like I said, that was I think that was 2-3 years ago that they had 3 teams.
It's like, hey guys, it's time for another team.
Do you
Insomniac Asia?
So Wolverine, that's awesome. I do think it is a little upsetting in the sense of like, if you think about it, it's less exciting than Spider-Man for the sake of you can't swing. I mean, like, if you think about it, like, you can't swing and you don't have cool gadgets anymore. Like, you're a guy who has claws and can maybe run faster, but like you're gonna have to climb, which is gonna be, I'm assuming,
climb with those claws, slower. Baby.
Ka-chink, ka-chink, ka-chink. So I feel like he's got less tools up his belt than Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man, there's so much you can do with him. Like Wolverine, it's a very specific set of skills in a way. Which I mean, I'm not trying to diss Wolverine. I think it's awesome, and I think it's gonna be a good game. I do think this is going to be a lot more of a linear experience than Spider-Man, though.
That's all right. I mean, you're right, though. I mean, they are two completely different characters, and there's totally different ways you can approach the gameplay as well. So
it's got to be. I mean, it's going to be like, you got to imagine it's a Spider-Man gameplay, right? Just with claws instead of gadgets. Right?
He's up there juggling guys in the air and all that stuff, and
this better be. I want an R-rated.
Oh, it's going to be
M-rated.
Yeah, definitely. You can't have Wolverine slicing a guy's throat open and then it's like, no blood, blood off scene.
And I want to be able to flip off a character with my.
Oh, that would be. Oh my God! I'm telling you, the photo mode, pop out one claw. Oh, yeah. Okay. Look at us, man. We're already dreaming up scenarios for the game. Insomniac, yeah. If you need us, call us.
Do you think
we'll come there? Road trip.
So obviously this is not Origin, but do you think it's kind of following? You know how like in the Wolverine movies, it's more about like trying to find his past and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, he didn't even have the. I think it's definitely he had the adamantium, so we know it's after he got the. With the shit. It's not Strike Force. Who gave him Weapon X? Weapon X program. And that in the Marvel universe, and that they gave it to him and all that, and so I hope it does. It'd be kind of cool going flashback. So because in the comic books, he's from he's born like the late 1800s. So
yeah,
there is a huge history for Wolverine that you could definitely play with. I know this can be their own take on him, so it won't be beat for beat. Still, there's the possibility. Someone was like, what if they make an X-Men game next? Like, guys, this game they've shown a teaser trailer that was CGI, so let's just calm down.
Yeah, we're not seeing this game until 2024 at the earliest.
I want to hear, Charles, Logan, get your ass back to the X-Mansion. We need you.
Do you think that it'll be open world, or do you think it'll be linear?
I think it'll be linear. I think it'll be a
narrative-driven game.
Like I said, you could definitely do the different years of his life and have some fun with it because he was in Vietnam. Well, I guess he's still in Vietnam. The Marvel timescale is sliding. Like, back in the '60s, Spider-Man was born. Back in the '60s and all that, or back in the '40s, right, or '50s, whatever. Marvel's always updating it. So the next time you see Spider-Man's origin, they have smartphones in them. But Wolverine's been, he's immortal, so I guess his time never really slides.
Yeah, and that's going to be one of my questions was, how do you think they're going to do his health?
Yeah, the whole regeneration.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of his major aspects. That's something you just can't take away. Oh, well, he lost it.
Yeah, he's no longer invincible.
I mean, he does get hurt. I mean, he does feel pain and things, so if he... he wouldn't die.
Yeah, but you're not gonna have that. Yeah, let's say you're not gonna have that in a video game. Oh, you felt pain. You lost. Game over. I mean, you felt pain for the first time.
If somebody, threw not a nuke on him, but like a bomb, and you caught you on fire, and you fall down, maybe you slowly got to regenerate or.
Yeah, I'm just interested to see how they tackle that part.
In the comic books a while back, when he quote unquote died. Some alien parasite pretty much turned off his healing factor, and the adamantium poisoned him. I was like, oh, okay.
I guess we shall see then.
Hey, I mean, I've always loved Wolverine. I mean, I'm not his biggest fan. I'm not like, oh my god, he's the best X-Men ever. But it's a big deal. This game is a big deal for comic book fans. That's a pretty big get.
Yeah, it was definitely the biggest wow moment for me, and he was always I had his costume when I was younger.
I had his toys and everything. I loved his figures.
Yeah, I always thought he was the coolest, though. Now probably I think the coolest is like Gambit.
Oh, yeah.
I love Gambit.
I was about to say something about Gambit, but everybody loves Gambit too.
Yeah, but I'm happy with Wolverine. I think Gambit would have been a good one to pick, but
I was like Havoc. Remember Havoc?
Yeah.
Cyclops' brother. Mm-hmm. He was always pretty cool. He had a cool costume too. Remember Onslaught?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if I saw him, I don't.
That was that big storyline where Charles Xavier turned evil because when he fried Magneto's mind, he got some of that evil, like that darkness, got into him. It's a cool storyline. Back from my youth, I'm like, oh my god, Onslaught. Oh. But yes, that was definitely the surprise of the show. Even though I kind of knew something about it beforehand. Just didn't believe it. Sucks to be me. Could have said something about it. People were like, what, are you crazy, man?
Now you know for next time.
So there we go. The biggest surprise of the show had to have been Marvel's Wolverine by Insomniac Games. Who would have thunk?
Yeah, Insomniac, if you think about it, will now have... Well, let's get to the next one. Go.
What? Okay.
I'll say what I was going to say when we talk about the next thing.
And the game that we all knew was going to happen because it sold 20 million copies, and there's no way you say no to that. Marvel Spider-Man 2 was announced. Woo!
Woo!
We're going to have Spidey in it. We're going to have Miles. We're going to have Kraven. We're going to have Venom.
Nice.
I mean, if you beat the first game, it was teased. So
yeah, he was in the tank with
Harry.
With Harry, right?
Yes, sir. Whatever's wrong with Harry, he's like, you gotta save him. I don't care what it takes. Okay, Mr. Osborn. Yeah, you get that cool that first look at Venom, like, oh shit.
Yeah, they made him look fantastic.
Yes, it's some people are like, I like this look better than the movie look.
I honestly do. But I mean, I'm happy with both. I mean, Venom in general is a cool character.
Oh yeah, man, he's great.
Is this game co-op?
No.
How?
Because they already said it wasn't. They said something about it's going to be a great single player experience. I'm like, oh well, there ends that idea.
I wonder how they'll tackle the whole Miles and Peter.
It'll be like GTA 5 where you could switch between.
Yeah, but in that trailer, they tackle a guy together, So
I thought that was going to be the next evolution of the series, is they could have co-op.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's still room that they could just do a co-op mode, though.
Yeah, I just don't want a co-op mode, though.
You want it to be you want the gameplay focused around the entire game focused on the co-op, right?
Correct. I mean, that's like the one thing Xbox does really well is co-op games. Gears and Halo have always had co-op. And you think about PlayStation games, outside of like a Sackboy or a Little Big Planet, there really isn't anything that's co-op. Mm-hmm. So, it just would have been nice to see. Like, this would have been a really cool introduction to a co-op game. It doesn't. I don't think it needs it. But I was thinking like maybe. I don't know. So here, a few thoughts were, if they made co-op, I can see why this game could take longer because they'll have to change some mechanics and whatnot around. But if this is set in New York, which it all looks like it is set in New York, are they changing things around to not be just a DLC? You know,
I hope. I hope it's.
Because I firmly believe this is, Spider-Man 2 full game. It's not Spider-Man 2 DLC. Like Miles Morales, which Miles Morales is a great game. I'm not taking away from that. But the question is like, will this feel fresh? Like, will the city feel fresh? Because when you play in Miles, it doesn't. Like, it does and it doesn't. Like, the snow is welcoming.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, you're like, this feels like I'm playing 2018 Spider-Man or whatever. I understand that Miles's gameplay is different, so that's a different thing in itself. But like, if they're gonna keep the same exact assets and just make it prettier, in my head, I'm like, wow, that's just a really, really boring. Like, I don't know, like.
I hope they do more than that, because there'll be some pissed off people. They will definitely ding it some points then.
Yeah, it's just like, I get it. For some reason, all the villains are in New York. For some reason, they don't travel well.
Well, back in the day when Stan Lee wrote the comic books, they were in New York, so
I understand.
It was just,
but come on,
write what you know. So everybody was there, and they eventually started expanding, but still, like, you're right though. It was Avengers, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man. Everyone was hanging out there.
Yeah, I mean, you have Stark Tower there. You got, literally everything's there. It's just,
we get it. You love New York, goddamn.
And that goes for DC too. Like that's Superman being there and Batman being there. Although I guess they're technically,
they've done a better job of making the characters not just being Gotham Metropolis. Everyone has it. X-Men, they've been moving out, and I think they're on space now or some shit. But if you haven't read an X-Men comic book in the past few years, you're gonna be like, "What on earth is going on?"
I just hope that they change up the environment enough. Like it just can't. I feel like it just can't be only New York, and if it is, it's gonna be good, but not. It's not gonna wow the world. But I'm excited for Venom.
We are Venom. Yes, I love the first Spider-Man. I thoroughly enjoyed Miles because it didn't have any stealth segments in it. Like, no Mary Jane, yes. Thank you, God.
That was nice.
And I enjoyed Miles' storyline, too. Everything with his uncle, and it was fun. Some really sweet unlockable costumes. And I liked the side missions of making the music. That was really cool as well. Except when I couldn't find something. Like, there were some birds, and they kept flying off at one point, and I kept getting so damn angry. Come back!
Miles as a character and his gameplay, I actually like it more than I like the original.
Venom Blast, that was cool.
Yeah, I thought it just added a whole new element to it. That's like I said, I'll be interested to see if you can switch between the two characters at any time, and if not, what's going to happen. Like, to me, I thought it would have been a good idea, and obviously I'm not a developer, so I don't, I don't want to, like, say what they should have done, but, like, in my opinion, it's like, you had Peter go out on a vacation, and you could have had the vacation just, like, Far From Home.
Yeah.
Be the new location with a new enemy and whatnot, and that would have been great because it would have been fresh, and then you could return back to New York if you really wanted to. But it is what it is, and I'm gonna love the game regardless. It's just I'm tempering some expectations.
Aww. Well, we got like 2 more years before it comes out. I'm sure it'll come out the end of 2023.
That's what I assume as well.
They have plenty of time to give us. I mean, the comic books, eventually Kraven has his own island, so maybe that would be part of it. You never know.
Maybe.
Kraven's pretty cool.
Do you find it funny that we have now seen 4 Insomniac games for PlayStation 5 before we've seen pretty much any other first party game from any other studio besides like a Polyphony and
Horizon.
Shit. Yeah, and so Guerrilla, those are the only two. Those are the only two studios, right?
I guess it's all about timing, man. Sometimes things just work out that way.
I agree, but man, like you literally had 4 games now shown from Insomniac before you've seen, which I understand. I do understand Naughty Dog in Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, Guerrilla makes sense too, but you could have probably shown their other studios thing too. I guess you got Santa Monica, but that's fine. We knew what's going on there, but like you still have Pixel Opus. Bend, you probably wouldn't have expected them to necessarily be here, but it was possible. Maybe even Fire Sprite. I thought when they announced the acquisition, they were gonna show something today.
Nope.
And then Blue Point, which I understand that's not technically first party yet. I thought they were for sure going to be here. So it's just funny that we saw 4 Insomniac games within the span of a year. Like that, if Sony never bought Insomniac, would this be one of the worst console generations for PS5 or for PlayStation right now?
Hey, give us some time, man. Okay, I promise you. Even though this show wasn't what I wanted it to be, they're coming.
I understand it's coming, but it's coming slowly. Yeah. Is my thing, and like I said, it's
coming faster than Microsoft. I'll tell you that.
Will it be though? I mean, it is right now, but
there's going to be some surprises next for the end of 2022 in the middle there. There's no way they have the first 3 months loaded and then the rest of it that's it. Sorry.
Well, that's kind of what granted, I don't think PlayStation really never really has like a big end of the year thing anyway. They let the third party do the talking then, but
shit, I promise you Spider-Man 2 will be it's coming out in October, November.
Yeah, but that'll be 2023. Yeah. For as far as next year, I think that they'll buy timed exclusives like a Forspoken. But going, for 2022, like you said, you have a stacked beginning with Horizon and Gran Turismo and possibly God of War. Maybe God of War gets pushed to like maybe that's the fall game, but at the same time, Microsoft's gonna have a pretty stacked 2022 and 2023. So
there's gonna be some delays next year too. I can already feel
absolutely. It. Yep. So what are your overall impressions of this? I almost said state of play, but the showcase.
Wait, we're not done yet.
Is that not? Yeah. Sorry, I got
no.
Sorry. On the PlayStation blog, the Spider-Man thing is the last thing on the list.
Excuse me. Sorry. Yep, God of War Ragnarok. Corey Barlog finally heard about it. He thinks he's so funny.
Yes, he does.
And hey, isn't it pretty funny that, what was it, back in beginning of 2020, he was like Eric Williams. Remember that name? Mm-hmm. And here we are a year later. He's like, over a year later, yeah. And he's like, hey, Eric Williams is the director for this game. And it is kind of cool how they kind of, like Eric was saying, did you watch that video with Eric Williams talking?
I did not yet.
They're talking about, like, no, hey, Corey, why did you pass the baton? Like, it's kind of like a ritual. Even though Corey has directed 2 God of War games, every other game has been directed by someone else. And I heard it's not easy either, so...
No, I can't imagine it being easy.
They did ask, Sid Schumann did ask Corey, like, hey, man, so, like, what are you working on? He's like, well, it's still coming, well, I can't really say much about it yet, but right now we're just focusing on getting this game out, getting God of War Ragnarok, making it the best game it can be. We know they're hiring for it because you can go on their website. There's a senior artist position open for an unannounced project from them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, isn't Alana probably working with them?
I'm sorry, who?
Specifically? Alana
yes,
Pierce?
Yes, correct, she is.
So but she's not working on Ragnarok, is she? Or is she working on...
I'm not really sure. I don't know if she said.
Yeah, I don't think she said either, but I'm assuming it's probably with Corey. They have like a weird love thing going on.
It's always chatting on Twitter and
yeah,
people like making little inside jokes. I'm like, I don't get this because I'm outside looking in.
They'll be a cute couple one day.
Aw. Old gray-haired Corey.
Yeah.
He seemed like such a funny guy, though. He seemed like a cool dude.
Oh yeah, he really does seem like a genuinely nice guy, and I'm excited for whatever he does next. So
I'm excited for Ragnarok. Atreus looks so much older, and he's still being a little whiny bitch.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll keep the gameplay the same or similar. Like with Atreus, jumping off your back to shoot his bow.
Dude, he might be a little hard to jump off now. Ugh! Okay, let's how about I throw your ass instead of you jumping off my back? I'm old.
Yeah. Anytime you press square to make him shoot up one of his arrows and he's jumping on your back, it pushes you down.
Boy.
It takes away a little bit of your
I did like the wolf sleds though. That looked really cool.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat.
It looked great. I mean, it kind of looked like the PS4 game, but more detailed and.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to find a difference in terms of graphics, which is, I mean, graphically it looked beautiful. Oh, yeah. I think this is kind of the whole problem I have with them doing cross-gen games, though, is that you're not going to see, like Horizon, you did see a difference. It seems like, but this one is one of those ones where it's like, okay, I guess this was built more for PS4, and they just went straight to the PS4 development, which is fine. I wish it wasn't the case, especially if this comes out in 2023. I don't think it will.
But I thought it was just late. I thought they just delayed it to 2022.
They did, but there's no date, so you wonder if that's like a cop out for maybe this is really a 20. I don't think it is a 2023 game.
So
I mean, if you're using your PS4 engine and graphics and all that stuff, I'm assuming that for the most part that this game, to me, the only reason why I feel like this game really isn't out is maybe because of COVID at this point. Like I said, you wouldn't, if this was like a straight PS5 game and it had overhauled graphics and all that stuff, then I could see why this could take longer. But it's been, in 2022 it'll be 4 years, which is plenty of time for a sequel that's using similar assets.
Yeah. Throwing snow over the... Okay. They probably listen to this shit and just laugh at us. It's not that easy, you motherfuckers.
And I get it. It is not that easy, but it's easier than scrapping everything.
Yeah.
And,
rebuilding the whole world from ground zero.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. I mean, rare is I stayed up to 3 a.m. playing the game, and that was God of War, man. Oh shit! I can go over. I got this new ability, so now I can go over here and unlock that door. And oh man, I can't wait!
Oh yeah, and then the game God of War 2018 was just hit on every note. There's a very good story between him and Atreus. It was going back and getting the blades.
Oh man,
where it was just magical.
What a moment!
Yeah, it was. So they had a lot of, it's funny because in terms of enemies and villains, that wasn't that memorable in the sense of Baldur or whatever his name is. He's not a very memorable guy if it's not for this game. This game, they do a very good job with him, and but if you have told me that was the villain of this game, I'd be like, who the fuck is that? I don't care about that person. And they made me care, and I thought it was really cool. And Freya with everything going on there was really cool. Which is interesting to see that she's gonna be. I mean, you knew she was gonna be the enemy in this game, but it's sad at the same time because she knew what had to be done, but at the same time didn't want it to be done, and I don't know. It'll be. I think the story will be. I like Fat Thor. I think
yeah.
Funny.
Little pop better there, son.
That's gonna be me in a couple years, just without the strength.
Look at these 12-inch pythons, boys. Oh. And that was the end of the show. That that it just kind of ended like, oh, all right.
Yeah, that was the weird part. Like, like there's the countdown to like where it's like more news. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And we like me and my buddy really like thought it was gonna be like a one more thing here going on, and then it was just like, that's the end of our show, guys. Like, hope you liked it, and stick around for more developer details. So yeah, ended abruptly. They could have shown. I feel like they could have ended it with like, hey, here's some new. Well, I don't know. What do you call the fins on the PlayStation? Like the thing, like the white part of the PlayStation.
Oh yeah, the panels.
The panels, yeah. So if you like, they like, hey, here's some black panels if you want,
Pre-order them tomorrow.
Yeah, which would have been like not the best way still to end it, but like it'd have been like, oh, cool. Like there's like that little one more thing. It's like just that little extra nice part where I can customize my PS5.
We all kind of expected God of War to be there, so seeing it was nice. But we all figured it would be there since after it got delayed. Like, hey, you got to show us something. So it was a nice ending. But at the same time, I wanted, all of a sudden, Jim Ryan be like, oh, I've got one more thing for you. And it's not a lie. Oh my God, it's Legendary Dragoon, a Metal Gear Solid Remake, or Buzz Quiz. Resident Evil 4, Final Fantasy 16, and it wasn't. It was a big PlayStation exclusive. Yes, indeed. One of the biggest.
But we
were all just. I mean, I thought the show was good. I liked the show. Tons of games. Surprising as hell seeing Marvel's Wolverine, Spider-Man 2, which we knew was coming because the first game sold 20 million copies, and DT7 release date, sweet. I wanted more PlayStation out of it. You look at our predictions, and they were so PlayStation biased. We wanted to see these IPs. We wanted to see the return of these franchises that have been dormant for a few years. And I don't know. I guess we're just getting caught up in our own hype and hysteria.
Yeah, it definitely was like a reality check. Yeah. But somewhere Jim Ryan was listening and laughing at us. Like these assholes. They think that they're going to get PlayStation things.
I mean, we did get PlayStation things. It's just I wanted more PlayStation things because it's never enough.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. Like this to me was obviously a step above a State of Play, but like a step below that initial PS5 showcase.
That was magical.
So like
Volcano High. I mean, how could you say no to that?
And I know it.
Oh.
So, you look at the opening, and that's Knights of the Old Republic, which we don't know if it's actually a full-on console exclusive or timed. So I guess whatever. But it wasn't the way I would have opened it, but I thought that I was like, oh, this is actually surprising. So I was like, this is gonna be a really surprising show, and then it just kind of for 30 minutes was not surprising, or I wouldn't say not surprising, but like not like the get hype moments, like not the moments you're like, I'm so pumped to have my PlayStation. Like you're excited for Tiny Tina or Project Eve, and Forspoken was definitely by far the best third party game shown. Although Ghostwire Tokyo is pretty cool too, but Forspoken just showed more, I feel like, and it just, I don't know. Amy Hennig is great, so I'm excited to see what she's doing. But like I said, for 30 minutes you're waiting for like, where are the PlayStation studios? You know, you're like, I thought this was really going to be a show just about PlayStation, really. Not, I thought it was going to be like 10, I thought it was going to be flipped, like 10 minutes third party, 30 minutes of first party. And we got the inverse. And, you know, we go from, the first thing they show first party is Uncharted. I was like, dude, come on. Like,
gotcha.
Yeah, I was so mad about that. And then, like I said, you go on and you get Gran Turismo 7, which we knew about, and it looked fine. I'm not hating on Gran Turismo 7, but we knew about it. Wolverine was the biggest surprise of the show, and that's great. You know, like that was pretty much what saved the show from being just kind of like a run of the mill. This is the games we kind of knew about. That was like the one surprise. And then you go Spider-Man 2, which you're right, we didn't technically know about it, but you know, come on, it sold 20 million. We're not in it, and it's different too if like maybe it sold 20 million and like Peter dies at the end of the first one, and then there's not really much of a thing going on there. You know, like they kind of end the story. That'd be different. But no, there was a tease of Venom to begin with, and like I said, there was always the plan to make more than one from the get-go, and you can, you know, so like it wasn't surprising at all. It was surprising to see it here just because Insomniac released 2 games this year. But you know, but then you end up on God of War, and it looked great, but like I said, we knew about it. So realistically, what are things that we didn't know about? Star Wars,
Wolverine, Project Eve.
Yeah, Project Eve. Deathloop.
Tachia.
Yeah, Tachia. So literally, 4 things out of the 20 games that we didn't know about? I thought these were going to be announcements, not updates.
Kid Amnesia.
If that's even a game.
I don't know. I mean, I like the show, and I get that you have to, as a console maker, you just can't give what your hardcore fans want. You have to please everyone and all your publishers to keep those relations going nice and hard and long. But come on, man, I wanted more PlayStation. I'm sorry. I know that I'm over here begging for it. I wanted some more of my predictions to come right. I wanted some of your predictions to come right. We still got more. No, we still got Tokyo Game Show coming up. We still got the Game Awards. Sony always has at least 1 to 3 announcements there every year.
I just wanted one of my predictions to be right.
I was hoping for Buzz Quiz. I was really...
Yeah, I was ready, you know, on the edge of my seat waiting for that Buzz Quiz to come up. But...
I do think that we'll see something at Game Awards. I think we'll see one update for one of the games coming out at the beginning of the year. And then...
That'll probably be your factions update,
and then we'll see one surprise...
I don't know at this point. I literally just...
After I watched it, I'm like, I don't think James probably liked that so much. I'm not, trying to be negative or saying that you're a negative guy. I was like, because I liked it, and I was like, well, that didn't really blow me away.
Yeah, and that's how I felt.
Well,
I was like,
I wonder how James is going to feel about this one. And then I was eating dinner, and he called me. I was like, we'll save it for later.
Yeah, it wasn't great. But it wasn't bad. Like I said, it was the step up above a state of play. But they, like I said, you go back and look at it, and there was just things I didn't need to see. I didn't need to see Tiny Tina. Not that I hated it. I just didn't need to see it. I didn't need to see 5 minutes of Project Eve. I could have seen 2 and been satisfied. Rainbow Six, didn't need to see it. Although I will say, like I said, if I have buddies that want to play with me, I'm definitely gonna play that game eventually. Just when it's $10. Alan Wake got ruined, which I feel like we kind of knew was gonna come anyway because 2 years ago or whatever, Microsoft gave them the rights back. So that we knew that was eventually gonna come, or at least something of that nature. GTA didn't need to see. Ghostwire I actually didn't need to see, but I liked what I saw.
That definitely... I'm more hyped for it than I've ever been hyped for Deathloop. Out of those 2 games, I'll definitely check out Ghostwire. Deathloop, I'm waiting for reviews. Even if they're good, I might wait until it's a little bit cheaper. I'm sorry.
Guardians of the Galaxy didn't necessarily need to see either, since we've seen more gameplay somewhere else. Blood Hunt was cool until I realized it's a battle royale. Deathloop,
that's been the joke today. I mean, I feel bad for Arcane because they're a pretty respectable studio. Everyone's like, "Well, Deathloop was there. What a surprise!" You know, huh?
Yeah,
you just got Deathloop, bruh.
Tachia, like I said, it's a game I'm excited for, but not here. I wasn't
about to say.
I mean, I was like, after they showed a little bit of it, I'm like, okay, whatever. Move on. I'm probably gonna get this eventually.
I got an email about it. I'm gonna say if you're going to review it, I might be able to hook you up. But
yeah, I mean, I'd like to review it. I think that'd be a fun game to play. I just, like I said, it wasn't the like I said, the what I need a PS5 for. Wolverine was by far the biggest part of the show.
You said that, and KOTOR.
Yeah, so I mean, really, in terms of most exciting things shown at this state of play or this showcase was one, Wolverine, even though it was CG, so it's far away. KOTOR, which is also far away, it seems like. And then from there you go God of War, between God of War and Spider-Man, I'd say that's about even to me. Probably God of War though. The Spider-Man, and then Forspoken and Ghostwire, I guess. So I mean, like, those are great games, and I think those are gonna be games I'm gonna buy day one. But more than half of them are years out, and then the other half is just things we already knew about. So if I had to rate it between a 10, I'd say it's a 6.5, maybe.
I'd probably give it a 7, just because, I mean, even though I wanted more PlayStation, the two surprises, touched my inner fan. I love Star Wars. I love Marvel. So I was like, oh, sweet. They gave a little bit of love to indies, the third parties, their exclusives. Did I want more PlayStation? Hell yes. If they had one more PlayStation exclusive out, it could have made it like, oh my God, this is such a great show. Yet Sony's saving it for whatever reason.
Yeah, and that was the thing, is like, they pretty much promoted this like a big PlayStation event, and that's what probably bothered me the most. Like, they had the jeweled out sacred symbols, and then every single dev from PlayStation was like, you better be there. And like, then Naughty Dog only came out with fucking
remaster
Uncharted. Yeah, gosh, that made me so mad. But it's just like, I like, Wolverine is the only Wolverine and Spider-Man and God of War are really the only reasons why, and KOTOR would be the only reasons why I would say it could be like a 7, like you said. But I since it was only really teasers outside of God of War, that's why I go to 6.5. Because we had no gameplay for Spider-Man, we had no gameplay for Wolverine, we had no gameplay for KOTOR, which, I mean, obviously KOTOR, what's going on, but like, it's still early, so everything was CG besides God of War and Gran Turismo.
That's true, though. I mean, KOTOR, that was CGI. Wolverine, that was CGI. Really good, but it was still CGI.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Well, we'll wait. We'll keep waiting. We still got the Tokyo Game Awards. I don't know if Sony has anything they're going to show there. Plenty of third-party offerings they could show. I mean, most titles that are going to be announced there are going to be either Switch or PlayStation or both. And you might get a little bit of Xbox support here and there. Xbox Series X is like it's already outsold. I think the Xbox One in Japan or something, the Xbox Series is doing way better in Japan than the Xbox One ever did, I believe. And then at the end of this year, the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley always has some banging surprises. I believe our boys at PlayStation will have something there. At least 1 to 3 announcements. Like I said earlier, one announcement will be like, oh, hey, hell yeah. Then a couple, a new trailer for Horizon or maybe some gameplay from God of War. I didn't get what I wanted out of the show. I wanted more PlayStation. But as a gamer, there was still games galore. How many games was it in total? Like 17, 18?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
That's 16 games in 40 minutes. I mean, they could have probably trimmed a couple down and got 2 more games in there.
Or cut out
Well, they could have cut down Project Eve a couple minutes, and then so you could have put something else in there. Oh well. I love gaming, so yay. We hope.
Yep.
Hey man, hit me up. Message me. You can message James on Twitter. Let us know what you think about the show. Well, I always make sure I share the podcast as much as I can. So if you listen to this, let us know what you think. Were you satisfied? Were you disappointed? Too much Marvel? Too much Disney? It's too many third parties. Not enough third parties. Tell us how you feel. How did this showcase make you feel?
Sad.
on this little rating board that popped up in front of my screen, the sad face with a tear, the sad face with a smirk. Did you get kicked in the balls? Would you really get kicked in the balls and watch that again? Or did you want to see the return of one classic PlayStation franchise out of nowhere? Yes, I did.
I just wanted to see anyone besides Insomniac, Santa Monica, and Polyphony.
Or Deathloop, right?
I'm trying to erase Deathloop out of my mind. But like, how many studios do they have now? Like 16?
Yeah, 14, 15, 16, something like that.
You would, like I said, you would have expected Fire Sprite to be there, considering that they have 2 AAA games coming out, like I said, it just would have been. I don't get it. I don't know what the rest of what is Pixel Opus doing? Their game should have been out by now.
Good Lord, Mr. Thank God you're not Herman Holst. Why isn't your game done yet? Why isn't your game done yet? Why? Tell me why isn't your game done yet? I'm sorry, Herman.
Well, if you don't badger your people, which I'm not saying you should.
This Sir Crunch a lot. Does your name happen to be Captain Crunch?
With berries.
Yeah.
No, and obviously I care about that, like the health of all the developers, but like unless Pixel Opus is making this I guess the reason why is I'm expecting a game like Concrete Genie, nothing that's like nothing. It's it's gonna be a great game. But
don't forget they're making something with Sony Pictures Animation, so who knows what it is?
I guess we'll see, but I don't know. It's just I don't know. I was expecting something to wow me besides Insomniac, and for some reason it's only Insomniac that can do it.
Do you happen to mean the Insomni Gods? Ooh.
Hey, so honestly, we know that Naughty Dogs are some of the best developers out there, but is Insomniac taking that throne?
Dude, they're coming for them. They better be careful. They better give us a new IP this generation.
Yeah, they're gonna give us Last of Us remastered again.
Remastered again. They remastered the remaster.
Yeah, I hope that's what it's called. Yeah. Like Last of Us remastered remake.
In 8K. Hey man, some game came out recently that was super sampled in 8K. The Tourist. I think that's the first 8K game on the PS5.
Interesting. I also want. I hope that the Uncharted Lost Legacy or Uncharted remaster, whatever, is in 8K.
8K. That's when I went to PSX 2016 when we were playing the Crash Bandicoot Insanity trilogy, and he was like, I'm like, so tell me about it, man. It's the PS4 Pro, right? Tell me, what do we get? He's like, well, it's going to be in 4K. Me and my friend were like, ooh, like, oh, sweet. That I'll never forget that. I just showed my friend Rick playing the game for like a minute. And that tweet just blew up. Because I guess that was some of the first gameplay outside of did they show game? No, remember at they showed it at E3 when Sean Layden walked out there because his shadow was Crash. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And then at PSX they showed some trailer, but I had like that was some of the first raw gameplay footage. Yeah, tweet blew up. That was fun. I'm like, hold on, Rick. I gotta turn off my notifications. People are like, oh my God, it's Crash. It looks so beautiful. Oh. They had 4K, Nate K. That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah,
you make me laugh. You make me laugh, Yankee boy.
Yeah, hopefully someone made it to the end of this episode and heard that, and just chuckled a little
James
bit.
Poppin' Platinums coming with the jokes tonight. You ever thought about being a comedian?
Yeah, and then I realized that it wasn't for me. I couldn't deal with all the popularity and the
All
fame.
the women.
The comedians don't really tend to have wife and family, and I really want a wife and family.
You decided you wanted to like go check out concrete and stuff and asphalt. Asphalt, not concrete. Yeah.
Well, both. I
decided I wanted to go weld pipe. But hey, this guy today was like, I'm a welder pipe fitter. We do more gas and like chilled water, stuff like that. And we had to do some plumbing because apparently our company doesn't have no plumbers right now to do everything that they've bid to do work for. And we ran some copper today over to a pressure washer. And this guy was like, are you sure y'all don't want to be plumbers? Or like, hell no. He's like, you guys work faster than most plumbers I know. I'm like, okay, I'll take that as a compliment. Like, it's not that hard. It's just a little bit of copper. But that was, I'm like, no, I'm not going to be a plumber. Sorry. But yes, that's what I always wanted to do was, do that kind of shit. That's it. That's all I ever dreamed of. But you gotta do what pays the bills, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all need to start listening to the podcast more so we can pay bills too.
Yeah, that'd be nice if I didn't.
If you're listening to this, you better go play it 10,000 times tomorrow.
Yeah, please go to work and pay for me not to go to work. Exactly. It's the life, right?
It's the life, man. But I gotta go live my life. I gotta go to bed because we have a company meeting at 5:30 tomorrow morning. Oh, hell yes.
Gosh, that sounds miserable.
I got to drive an hour to get to that place. So it's like, okay, what time I got to get up now? I'm like, oh, no.
My gosh, go to bed.
Hey, man, I could not do this show. Because, we had to talk about it. It's fresh on my mind, and I just had to get it out there.
Well, you always like ditching me otherwise, so.
I'm trying, okay?
Try harder.
Harder.
Trying's for losers.
Yes. Okay, Yoda. That ain't, fucking Yoda's got extreme in 2021. Do or do not, loser. There is no try, dumbass. Oh, Yoda, why are you such a dick? But yes, thank you for listening tonight. We hope that you enjoyed the prediction mega show, and then you enjoyed the aftermath, repercussion, enhanced and expanded edition.
The director's
cut. Aftermath.
In Nate K.
In Nate K. But we might delay it from 6 months from now, so be careful. All of a sudden, we're delaying it to March. But if you like it, leave us a subscribe. Tell your mom. Tell your sister. I'll tell my sister. You tell your sister. Reminder that you are a part of a podcast.
Yeah, I'll tell her to play it while her baby's sleeping.
There we go. That's at least 2 views right there.
Nice.
So, as we always say here, you got to game on, Brah.
Game on, bro.
Why are you whispering?
I don't know. Game on, bro.
Okay,
fine.
thank you.
Game on, bro.